Okay, so this one's interesting. You guys sent in a chapter this time, a chapter from a fantasy story. But, it's about something I think a lot of us can relate to, you know, that kind of pull, that urge for something more.
Yeah, definitely. And it really kicks off with like this contrast, Amanda has this sense of peace with SavageVerse, after that whole adventure with the Great Tree.
Oh, right, the great tree.
But for those just tuning in, SavageVerse is this being, right? This powerful being with crazy interdimensional abilities, and for Amanda, this peace, this normalcy she has with him, it feels fragile, like something's off, something's missing.
Yeah, totally. Like it's February, it's freezing, and it almost mirrors that feeling inside her. She hasn't seen the ocean since before everything changed, is how the author puts it. So you get the sense it's not all like sunshine and rainbows, this connection to the ocean.
Right. There are happy memories there, but there's also something else, something a bit unsettling, like something unknown is calling out to her. So when she suddenly interrupts SavageVerse and he's like super focused on these interdimensional energy flow equations.
Oh gosh, can you imagine interrupting something like that?
Yeah, no kidding. But his reaction is really telling. He gets it. It's not just a random whim. He agrees to take her, like almost instantly.
So there's this deep understanding between them, a real bond.
Absolutely. And Amanda, the way she expresses this yearning, it's so poetic, the way she talks about the ocean. It's almost like she's talking about SavageVerse too. Like they both represent this vastness, this depth she needs to connect with. I think we all kind of crave that in different ways.
I get that. And SavageVerse, he's like, all right, let's do it my way.
Classic SavageVerse.
And of course, she's thinking, oh boy, what's he going to do now? And bam, he turns into this massive silver blue dragon.
It's so cool how she's scared at first, but once he embraces her, she feels this total peace, trusting him completely.
That's powerful. Overcoming fear through trust.
And then that aerial view, that's a classic way to show a shift in perspective, right? You see the world opening up beneath them, the landscapes, cities, mountains. She feels free, truly free, for the first time in, 46 years? So answering that inner call, that desire, it really changes everything for her. It's about breaking free from those limitations we put on ourselves.
Love that. And then there's this really fun part where the flight squad shows up. A robin, an owl, and a dove, all led by Pretty Bird the Watcher.
Led by Pretty Bird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And SavageVerse is all, oh, just our extended family looking out for us. It's such a funny little detail.
I love it. Like, even in this fantastical world with dragons and interdimensional beings, you still got the robin and the owl just chilling.
Totally grounds it. So they reach this secluded beach, all golden light, super idyllic.
Yeah.
And the focus shifts to Amanda. She's just in awe of SavageVerse, his beauty. These feelings are bubbling up, but there's also this fear. He's still so mysterious. You never quite know what he's going to do next.
And that tension, that attraction mixed with uncertainty, that's so human, so relatable. And then bam, that kiss. Even though it's brief, it's like a catalyst for all those feelings.
And then he's just like, oh, so Carly, what a hammock, while she's completely reeling from the kiss.
Yeah, like nothing happened. He's such a tease. It's that push and pull dynamic again.
Definitely keeps things interesting. But their little moment gets interrupted by Kaylin and Reese, and then a whole group shows up. Alora, Alara, Lyra, Zilia, Aniel.
Right, the whole gang.
And they all felt this pull, this disturbance coming from the beach.
Zelia, she gives this kind of mystical explanation. And Aniel, she chimes in with this cryptic thing about the tides of fate.
Always so cryptic. So it seems Amanda's little trip to the ocean, it's kind of a big deal.
Right, like her personal longing is tied to something much bigger. You've got Kaylin talking about a cosmic disturbance, and Risley's going on about ripple in the fabric of reality.
Yeah.
And then the Atlanteans show up.
Of course they do.
They felt tremors in Atlantis and followed the disturbance right to them. Even Lyra senses this awakening.
So it's all connected.
Exactly. And SavageVerse, he's like, wait a minute, this might all be because of Amanda's yearning. And maybe even connected to Atlantis itself. But then things get even more interesting. There's this sound, this alluring melody rising from the ocean depths, like a siren song. And Amanda, she feels this immediate connection to it. It's like she recognizes it somehow.
Okay, so this voice.
Yeah, it's a whole new layer of mystery. And the others, they recognize the voice too. Like they know who it belongs to, maybe a shared history, or maybe even a warning. It's not clear yet.
Interesting. So Amanda wants to find the source, but SavageVerse is hesitant. Even a little jealous, I'd say.
And you blame him.
But she's practical, She's like, how am I supposed to breathe underwater?
Dad, the voice, it's like, boom, problem solved. You can now breathe the ocean's breath.
Magic.
Right. And her legs, they transform into this shimmering tail. So that inner connection she felt, it's now a physical reality. She dives into the waves with Reese, embracing this unknown path. SavageVerse and the others are watching, and you can just feel the mix of emotions there. Worry, curiosity, maybe a little fear.
So they're all standing on the beach, watching Amanda disappear into the ocean.
And then the voice, it speaks to them. It's this playful but kind of menacing invitation to follow.
Oh.
And one by one, they all transform too. They can all breathe underwater now. And this amazing underwater world opens up before them. It's breathtaking, full of light and color.
It's like they're entering a whole new realm.
They follow the song deeper and deeper towards this unknown destiny. And we're left wondering, who is this mysterious singer? What awaits them in the depths? It's clearly more than just a chance encounter. It feels like destiny is calling.
And maybe that's the question for all of us listening, right? What powerful forces, what unknown callings are guiding our lives? What's waiting for us just beneath the surface? Something to think about.
Something to think about.